And he cuts out the supply. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Owen. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that is expertly dealt with. That's tidy.
Oh, great feat, that.
Swings it across.
पता नहीं यार क्या दिक्कत है, एक बार वापस से बाहर आ गया था तो अपने वापस स्टार्ट किया है.
And he's forced to go back. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Quality ball. And it's Azar. Martinez. Khan claims it, and the danger passes. Tries to pass it through. That's a good ball. Goes for a shot!
कॉर्नर मिलेगा यहाँ पे.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
दादा बंगाली नहीं आता है. दादा आराटी बंगाली नहीं आता है भाई.
They're on! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Guti. Gerrard receives it in a wide position. Gerrard delivers. Tries to get it clear. Rodri. That has been slung wide.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. That is a crunching tackle. Baron. Out to the left it goes. Azar with a delivery.
अरे यार.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
ये मेरे को एक आधा दूर से अटेम्प्ट लेना पड़ेगा क्योंकि इंटरसेप्ट कर रहा है यार हर बॉल.
Opts for safety. Tries to play it through. He is through here.
Oh, really well played.
And the shot!
क्लास गोल मार दिया. 10 आदमी हो गए तो भी एक गोल मारा.
Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were
एक
able to
प्लेयर गया
cut
तो भी
through
डाउन है
from
तो भी
there,
लास्ट
that
गोल खाया.
definitely doesn't have a good look
इतना
about it.
गंदा गेम प्ले चल रहा है अपना.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
पता था इसके लिए ब्लॉक कर रखा था मैंने पहले से क्योंकि वही ऑप्शन था उसके पास और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था.
Indecisive passing, no progress. Baron. And it's Azar. Now it's Stoichkov. And this is Azar. Crosses it in here. And that has been cleared. And he's gone backward here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's found a way through.
एक गोल करना ही पड़ेगा अपने को क्योंकि ऑलरेडी 10 प्लेयर है वो और 10 में भी यार एक गोल ठोक दिया उन्होंने.
That is ended up in no man's land. Conte. Now it's Stoichkov. That's a pretty loose pass. Conte. Now it's Owen. Owen charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, now here's an interesting
चलो
matchup.
मिला बॉल
It's a good run down the right.
सेंटर प्ले अरे यार
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's come loose.
यार बॉल क्यों नहीं छोड़ते इतना जल्दी यार बहुत लेट कर देते हैं
Aimed beyond the defence. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Looking for options for movement.
छोड़ो
Hazard. Shot could be... Takes a shot!
बहुत लेट कर दिया
Loose
बहुत
now,
लेट
they
कर
want
दिया
to
अपना
get it
इतने
back.
जन आ गए तो वो बॉल एकदम मतलब स्टार्ट किया यार हट।
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Cleared away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
मतलब अपना स्टार्ट किया तो पहला मैच हारना ही हारना ये समथिंग लिखा ही है अपने माथे पे ये आई थिंक लिखा ही है
Messi. Rodri.
चलो 3 मिनट बाकी है
Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Van Balten cuts it out. Now, can they get
यार
him
गलत
away?
बॉल डल गया है
Oh,
गलत
well
बॉल डल
measured.
गया ये
And they've got rid. And this is Rooney.
यार
And
क्या
that
दिक्कत है
is
शॉट
that.
था यार ये क्लियरली
A
शॉट
game
था
of
ये यार
margins of thrills, the
क्लियरली
sort of
शॉट
game
था
that is a
लिटरली ये शॉट
great
मारता तो मे
advertisement for
भी
our
चांस
sport.
बनता कि अपने को ड्रॉ
Sad in
करने
a way
जैसा
that
होता
somebody had to
और
lose.
यहाँ पे बहुत गंदा अपना गेम प्ले चला भाई कि अपने को मैच जीतना था ये सही में तो भी अपने हारे तो एकदम अच्छा नहीं गिना है यार ये 10 प्लेयर में मतलब जीत गया बहुत बड़ी बात हो गई यार कोई नहीं अपने ट्राई करते ये वाले मैच में यार जेस्टर क्या बताऊं तुझे डीप लाइन के जेरार्ड को रख देते यही अच्छा है जो एकदम जाता है लाइन के ऊपर स्टीफन जेरार्ड तो भाई साहब एक चीज़ मैं बोल देता हूँ यार ये आई थिंक शायद ही कोई यूट्यूबर बोलेगा या फिर कैसा है कि अभी जो हालत है ना यार अमृतसर पंजाब की बहुत गंदी हालत है कि फ्लड की वजह से एकदम मतलब लोग कैसे वहाँ पे सर्वाइव कर रहे
Well,
हैं
football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
रहता था आई थिंक मैं भी
Well,
कि
the
मेरे घर
pre-match
के साइड तो
build-up has
इतना
been
पानी नहीं आया, लेकिन
fantastic.
जो
Now,
उधर रहते
the
हैं जहाँ
game
जहाँ पानी आता
itself.
है यार उनका बहुत ही हालत ख़राब है। तो प्लीज़ प्रेयर करिए, अगर हो सकता है तो आप डोनेशन कर सकते हो उसके ऊपर भी। तो क्यूआर कोड तो मैंने ऊपर रखा ही है, फिर भी आप उस करोगे तो फिर उसके हिसाब से अपने करेंगे। तो ये फ़िलहाल तो मेरा पर्सनल है, तो भी मैंने भी करा है डोनेट। तो फिर आप
There's the
लोग का भी
whistle,
अगर
and
किसी
here
की
we
इच्छा है तो
go.
कर सकते हो, बाकी कोई
It could be in
ज़बरदस्ती नहीं
here.
है, वो भी आपको पता है।
Nice-looking ball. Van Balten promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Valverde. Threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely
नहीं नहीं,
worked.
पास मत करना। अरे यार,
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Martinez playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
गुड बॉल।
It's a promising position. Big header!
कोई बात नहीं, अटेम्प्ट था,
And
अच्छा
the
था।
keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Guti. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Azar. And here's Stoichkov. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Crosses it in. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's hit Martinez!
जो टाइम पे
Loose ball
यार,
now. And oh, he's been caught on it here.
बहुत टाइम ले लेता है यार।
Here
ये
comes
जो
the
रोकता है
corner.
ना बॉल, ये एक ही झटके में होनी चाहिए, ये स्टॉप नहीं होना चाहिए। यहाँ
And we
पे
have
स्टॉप
our
होता है ना,
very
ये बहुत
first
गंदा
corner.
स्टॉप होता है। तो एटलीस्ट 2 सेकंड वेस्ट होते जाते हैं तो प्लेयर चढ़ जाता है उतने में। तो 2 सेकंड में यार यार मारना शॉट कब मारोगे?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Veron. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Quality ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Vieri. Forlan. He's got away. Real chance. And he shoots!
फालतू का गोल
Goal!
पड़ा ये, फालतू
Manchester
का सही।
United!
अटैक वहाँ बन
The
रहा था लेकिन
lightness
पड़
of
गया
step,
इधर।
the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hazard. No, he's had it taken off him. He can run onto that, and that has been cut short.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
सीरियसली
There's
यार, आई
plenty
डोंट नो
of
कि
time
ये
left yet.
इतनी जल्दी चढ़ते कैसे देखो।
Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Veron. And Azar. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Valverde.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
कोई बात नहीं, फिर भी अपने पास चल एक तो मार ही देंगे इसको।
Veron. And it's Koundé.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Abiati getting this one clear.
पास खेलना चाहिए, पास 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 पास, गुड बॉल.
How many
थोड़ा दम लगाना
interceptions
था
have we
इसमें.
seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Veron knocks it into space.
यार प्लेयर नीचे खींचता हूँ तो भी जाता नहीं है ये, हैं.
Mbappe. The message is clear. None shall
एक
pass.
स्कोर करने दे फिर तेरे को दिखाता हूँ.
Tries to pass it through. Van Balten calmly anticipates and claimed it back swiftly. Forlan. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's... And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
ये फॉर्मेशन के साथ अपने कर सकते हैं, मेरे को पता है वो अपने स्कोर करेंगे, जरूर करेंगे. तो अगली जो गेम अपने खेलेंगे उसमें क्या करेंगे कि अपना जो फॉर्मेशन है वो थोड़ा चेंज रखेंगे अपने, क्योंकि जैसा अपना गेम प्ले है तो उसके हिसाब से थोड़ा अपने को चेंजेस करने की जरूरत है.
It's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
He's having a shot!
स्कोर आया, चलो.
And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
And a chance! They've scored!
Whatever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Forlan. That is ended up in no man's land. James gets good distance on it.
बॉल बहुत गंदा तरीके से पड़ा था ये, मेरे को लगता था कि शायद ये मैं खा जाऊंगा,
clears.
पर never mind.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking to play him in.
पट्टी पे भगाएंगे इसको.
Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target.
भी नहीं रहता इसमें तो maybe ये जो चीज है ये भी
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Martinez. Mbappe. And this is Hazard. And he's worked it through. Shot could be on. And Stoichkov!
अरे गलत लग गया यार, shit.
Oh, he did the hard part right.
एक तो पावर बहुत बढ़िया लग गई थी, पावर एकदम गंदी लग गई थी और उसमें से मैंने कुछ अलग सोचा, वो भी मैं आपको इसमें बताऊंगा कि क्या करा था मैंने. ठीक है, यहाँ पे पर स्कोर आ जाता, स्कोर आता बहुत अच्छा, बहुत बढ़िया स्कोर आता, मेरे को पता था.
Goes looking wide. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Martinez. He won't be happy with that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rudiger. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for options for movement. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's been won straight back. Hazard. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And that has left him in a heap. Valverde concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Hazard. Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hazard. The ball goes in. Corner.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 15, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field is number 8, Beckham.
And he's taking no chances there. Referee's given a throw. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. Gerrard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. And this is Vieri. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Pedri. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
5 minutes left on the clock. And they're quick to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fallen! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And this is Beckham. Played in with purpose. Mbappe gets it away. And he can clear it away. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Cavani can be a real threat inside the box. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Stoichkov taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
अरे माइक चार्ज पे रखा था, इसके लिए कुछ बोल नहीं रहा था। और गाना बोलना यार अच्छे से सुना, ये क्या गाना उसमें मेरे को भी समझ नहीं आ रहा है। हिंदी में बोल, इंग्लिश में बोल चलेगा, अभी तो वो तेरी भाषा में बोलेगा तो कैसे समझ पड़ेगा। ये क्या बंगाली में क्या लिखता है यार अभी। हाय हाय धन धन धन, क्या बात है। रोटी 5 किलो, सब्जी 3 किलो, इसका क्या मतलब बनाने वाला है कि क्या सीन है। राजपूतान कुछ भी कहते होंगे, अपने को क्या है। और बता भाई, आज बहुत दिनों बाद तो मेरे पेज पे आया, इस पे लाइव चैट के अंदर आया। बोल आया तो क्या, लेकिन वैसे भी अपने काफी टाइम से रेगुलर ही नहीं कर रहे थे लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग, तो थोड़ा थोड़ा मिस एक दिन छोड़ के फिर 2 दिन छोड़ के
expectation, emotion, the game yet to kick off, the excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
इंस्टाग्राम आईडी है तेरी? इंस्टाग्राम आईडी है तो बोल मेरे को, क्या है तेरी इंस्टाग्राम?
Well, we're on the way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Stoichkov chasing after it and claimed it back swiftly. That has ended up in no man's land. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
क्या है, क्या है?
Looking for a runner.
फॉलो करना मेरे को।
Now it's Guti.
मैंने देखिए उसमें पेज पे दिया है, तो फॉलो कर मेरे को, मैं भी तेरे से बात करूंगा।
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
गंदा है, गंदा है, गंदा है।
And no, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role.
ओवरले
I mean,
वीडियो पर
his
इंस्टाग्राम में मैंने
contributions,
डाली है,
attacking-wise,
तो फॉलो के लिए
can
रख
match
छोड़।
up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I
Yes,
wonder
it
whether
is
that has anything to
Alexander
do with you
Arnold.
being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
किस पे रिपोर्ट करके रखा है भाई,
Mbappe,
किस पे रिपोर्ट करके रखा
can he get
है?
it through? Mbappe, and he's managed to get free.
अरे एक कट था यहाँ पे यार,
Forlan
सिंपल
defending
ही
his
कट
corner
था।
stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neither side yet able to find the net. Played back in. Guti. Cleared without complication. Veron. And the shot's on here. Martinez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
कर दे यार, मेरे आईडी पे करके रखा है तो फिर
Oh,
कोई
Red,
मतलब
nice
नहीं है।
interception.
तेरी
And the
मर्जी है,
pass
तो
is
कुछ भी कर,
intercepted.
उसमें क्या, मैं कुछ कर नहीं सकता।
It's a promising position. Rafael Leao with the cross. Oh, he's put a
अरे
shade too
कीपर
much on
बॉल था,
that.
कीपर था बॉल।
And we have our very first corner.
फिर तू
Hernandez
मेरे को बाबू बाबू
plays it
मत बोल,
short.
तो मैं
Oh,
बायसेक्सुअल हूँ।
super ball.
फिर तू मेरे को
That
मत
is a
बोलना कि कुछ
brilliant
गलत हो
interception.
गया।
And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. Big chance!
स्कोर, अरे यार,
Not the most accurate pass. And that was nowhere near his best.
परफेक्ट बॉल था यार।
And it's Azar. And this is Stoichkov. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, the defence just
स्कोर मांगता
about
था
came
यार, यहाँ
out
पे
on
स्कोर
top, but
मांगता
they were
था, सही
certainly
में स्कोर
tested.
होना मांगता था इधर।
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
सीख खराब है अपना।
Nicely worked. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was
बहुत
entirely
गंदा वाला
avoidable.
नसीब था यार, बहुत गंदा वाला।
Milan have their second corner now.
और
That's
पहले
really
तक
well
तो स्कोर
cleared.
होना चाहिए ही था ये वो।
Crosses it in. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Nicely weighted ball. The ball swung in. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected
बहुत
goals,
जल्दबाजी
but
कर दी, थोड़ा
nothing
वेट करता।
actual has materialised so far.
Excuse me,
Well played. That has snuffed out the
पास
danger.
है, छोड़ो बॉल, जल्दी जल्दी छोड़ो।
If they want to counter, they
बॉल
could
नहीं
do with
जाएगा
more
ये,
speed.
पहुंचेगा
Chalaba
नहीं।
makes the
और
interception.
पावर से देना था बॉल।
That's a lovely, neat pass. Drogba, and this is Drogba. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
यार अपने पास चांस थे पर अपनों ने क्लियर नहीं किया, ऐसे में कन्वर्ट नहीं कर पाए। चांस तो बहुत अच्छे अच्छे मिले थे अपने को, कन्वर्ट हो जाता तो मजा ही आ जाता। 2 गोल आराम से, 2 गोल।
Guti. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is
कहाँ गया भाई
0-0
अभी
at
तू?
the break.
आराटी, ओए आराटी कहाँ गया अभी तू? है तो कमेंट करना जरा, तेरी मौजूदगी दिखा मेरे को.
And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Stood up well to him there. Veron. Now, can they get him away? And smartly reclaim. It's Drogba!
यार ये क्या दिक्कत है? क्लियर करने का रखा बॉल
Well,
को
it's
भी क्लियर
hardly
नहीं
a
करते
great
ये लोग.
surprise to see him doing something
मतलब
thrilling.
मैंने वो
And
एक
it should
शॉट डाला था
send
तो वो बराबर ही था.
strength and courage
ये
to
सही
every
में
one of his
मेरे
teammates
अगेंस्ट ही
from
होता है
here.
ये यार घुमाने वाले.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise.
क्लियर बनता था बॉल, यहाँ पे
accuracy.
क्लियर करना
He
था.
had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Martinez. Now that looks a decent ball. He shifted it to the flank. Forlan is onto this.
Drogba.
Still
अच्छा, आवाज
chasing
आ
the
रही है,
game,
Drogba.
trailing by one. Out towards
आजा
the
आजा
flank.
बोलते आजा भाई.
Back into the middle. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Veron.
Good ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
बॉल पे जाना था
But it
पहले.
is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
James calmly anticipates. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've
Oye,
changed their shape,
yaar, mill
certainly when defending at least.
Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it
Yeah,
and dealing with it.
सियापा करा अपना यहाँ पे एक सियापा करा.
Tries to play it through. And he's on his way. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Great vision.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yes, face like that. ये बात सही है
And
भाई.
that pass just didn't quite work. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Hazard receives it in a wide position. He's had it taken off him. Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to
Mbappe.
chances.
And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe!
यार तीन चंद झड़ते
Well, there's
हैं यार,
plenty to
तीन.
like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
चलो कॉर्नर मिला है.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Oh, that's neat. It's Asa!
Ah,
Should have equalised.
बच गया
Oh,
यार.
they
हट.
really needed him to put that away.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
बॉल ये
At
अभी यहाँ
least
से
they're
कीपर
going
को
about it
हिलाएगा
as they should, having
एंड
brought
गेम
this on
वापस स्टार्ट
themselves.
करेगा
Alexander Arnold.
ओके ओके ओके
Adams.
मिल जाता ये थोड़ा मिल जाता अब मिल गया
Rudiger cuts it out.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, no joy this time.
केविन डी ब्रुयने
There's nothing more
इसने जैसा बॉल
infuriating
डाला
for
था
a
सही
fan
में
than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Ruben Neves has created one goal already. Chooses to go cross-field. Gerrard.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Ruben
1
Neves.
मिनट है ये अभी खत्म कर देगा
You
यार
can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
चांद
is
के
filled.
सेंटर में मारा
The
उसने
referee has seen
और यहाँ पे
enough.
अपने को चांस थे
Quite a
अपने जीत
game,
सकते थे
and one that was
वो अपनी
always on a
गलती
knife
वजह से
edge
अपने
until
हारे
the
ये
very
क्योंकि
final
क्लियर
whistle.
कट मेरे को पता
No
था कि यहाँ पे
shortage of
स्कोर हो
endeavour,
सकता था
efforts
अपने
at
प्लेयर में
times
से भी गोल
effervescent.
बहुत रखते हैं एक ये अपना जो माइनस पॉइंट है दूसरा पॉइंट ये है कि अपना गेम को जो है मोमेंटम नहीं रखते क्योंकि गेम का जो मोमेंटम है वो तोड़ देते हैं ठीक है एक ये अपना माइनस पॉइंट है और एक दूसरा माइनस पॉइंट है कि अपने प्लेयर को बहुत सारी जगह देते हैं तो ये जो चीज है ना इसकी वजह से अपने हारे कासा पिया एसी क्या बात है अरे यार जाना तू भी खाली खाली बोलता रहता है सुपर चैट करता तो नहीं है तू सुपर चैट मत कर वो जो स्कैनर रखा है ना उसको खाली स्कैन करके बता तो तू कहता है तो भी मैं कर देता हूँ
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
क्या कह रहा है क्या कह रहा है ये
And that gets things running. Oh, can he get onto this? Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that has been cut short.
तो मेरे को खाली इंस्टाग्राम पे फॉलो कर देना बाकी और कुछ
well played, well sorted out.
ठीक है
Azar, great vision. Van Dijk cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stoichkov. He's picked his way through. He's got tall. And he's
फेस कैम
done it!
लगाऊंगा पर अभी नहीं
That is a fine goal, really
टारगेट रखा है
efficiently
मैंने
done.
1000 सब्सक्राइबर
it
हो
all
जाए
came
उसके
from
बाद
some
फेस कैम
really
करूंगा
smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Terrific header! Oh, what has happened here? Martinez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's well positioned here. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt...
Guti, and the shot! It's in!
Followers तो यार
Again,
बहुत कम है
in a trice, and they are
इंस्टाग्राम के ऊपर
soaring!
मतलब बहुत कम है फॉलोअर्स इंस्टाग्राम की तो मैं बात नहीं कर रहा था
Perfect
यहाँ पे
placement,
जो
the
YouTube के
one
ऊपर है,
place the keeper
वो
couldn't reach.
कल
That's
थे
expertly finished, and he's done that so
6
often.
समथिंग थे तो आज एक सब्सक्राइबर बढ़ा है तो 6 7
Things
जैसा हो
starting
गया
to
4
look
7
very
जैसा हो गया
comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Guti. Hazard flashes it across.
वन टच में बॉल
Searching
था
pass
ये
he's played there. And it's Kunde.
उतार देते नीचे भी पूरा है क्योंकि पूरा ही अभी ऊपर आ गया
And that's put paid to a promising move. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pinches it off him. Pass somewhat off target.
ये गलत
Now, can they
बॉल
get him away? Azar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bale. And that's another good win of the ball.
अरे
It's
क्या सीन है यार ये बहुत गंदा है सही में
No mistake! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Forlan. He has found the way through. Cleared without complication.
तो 2 गोल देने की बात करा या 1 गोल दे दिया देखिए
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Guti. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Rodri. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Azar. Cannavaro makes the interception. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he
एक
wins
गोल देना
out.
पड़ेगा और
No
अरे
luck with
यार
that dink over the top. And the half-time whistle goes.
हाय ब्रो बोलो क्या
So
हाल
we
चाल
have
है
here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
यार जीएफ हो तो मैं जीएफ नहीं रखता यार जिटर इधर को बोलो तो क्योंकि ये फालतू की अपने को ये सब आता ही नहीं है मगजमारी करना
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Bale. Oh, no joy this time. Defending of the desperate variety. That's an
Ebin.
imaginative pass.
एबिन यार मेरे को पता
That is
है
a great pick out.
रुक 2 मिनट रुक
Now it's Forlan. Looking for the run. Bale gets into a good position. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Azar. Can he get it through?
एबिन मेरे को केरला आना है तो बता कैसे आऊं यार
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and
केरला
evidence
में आगे वो क्या नाम
annoyance.
है एक
Yeah,
मेरे को
he
लीग
just didn't
देखनी है
seem
वहाँ
to get
केरला में
enough on the...
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net.
क्योंकि वो बहुत ही
They
होगा
are right back in business.
And
यार
that
मेरा
comes as a
जीएफ नहीं है
very
सही में
welcome relief.
जीएफ हो
Now
तो मेरे
let's
को ही
see
बता
who's
कौन है
got
मेरे
what
को
it
भी जरा
takes
बता दे
to
देख
seize
उसने
the
वापस से एक
initiative
और
from
गोल दे
here.
दिया मेरे को तो एडी
We knew what was
Level कर
coming,
दिया उसने
and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So we've reached the hour mark. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. And that has been knocked clear. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Bale. Knocks it into space. Oh, decent chance! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
Chance! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, How's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that...
Guti! And that's caused a worry or two. He's in a great position here, and he's picked out the run. Face to face, takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gerrard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that has not gone well. Good ball, good take.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Stoichkov. Hazard. Great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. Played it. Gets his head on it! They've scored! And the comeback is complete. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Cavani. That's a good ball out wide. That's good play. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It's Cavani! It's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2. Just the goalkeeper. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Costa Curta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Veron powering forward here. Rodri. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's James. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Gerrard. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic
वो भी अच्छा खासा मार्जिन से जीता
players. What unity,
3
what
गोल उसने
joy.
किया तो भी हार नहीं
That
माना
was so very,
तूने बोला था
very
इसके लिए
good.
मैंने सोचा चल 2 बोलता है तो इसके लिए
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
तू
And the
साइकिल से
players
गया
were
तो मैं
determined to
अच्छा
deliver
रहा
it,
तू साइकिल से
and they
चला गया
did.
था तो बहुत बढ़िया देख तू कह रहा था कि मेरे को एक सुपर चैट करेगा तो मैं तो नहीं कहता तू सुपर चैट कर बाकी कोई बात नहीं तेरी जो इच्छा है तू वो करना बाकी तो एंड बार तो मेरे को इंस्टाग्राम के ऊपर फॉलो कर ले। देख अभी रिप्लाई नहीं देगा, देख मिस्टर रॉय। इसमें नेट अच्छा चल रहा था, सब कुछ बढ़िया चल रहा था, इसके लिए मैंने ठोक दिया सामने वाले को। अभी इसमें भी चले तो मजा आए, हर गेम यार ऐसा चले ना तो मजा आ जाए। क्योंकि गेम खेलने में मज़ा आता है ना, फिर इसके लिए कोई डिस्टर्बेंस नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं, नेट का भी कोई इशू नहीं, तो और मज़ा आता है। तू तो यार सब जीता है। तो मेरे को भी फटा से फॉलो कर वहां पे। देख मैंने तेरे को बोला नहीं तो मेरे को पैसे लुटा जा, कैसा भी है तेरी इच्छा है, तेरी इच्छा के हिसाब से होता है। तो खाली मैंने तेरे को बोला ना, तो सिर्फ मेरे को इंस्टाग्राम पे फॉलो कर ले, बाकी सब चलेगा। तू नहीं भी करेगा तो भी कोई बात नहीं, मेरे को सुपर चैट नहीं भी करेगा कोई बात नहीं, क्योंकि मेरे को पता है कि अभी सुपर चैट होगा नहीं। 1000 सब्सक्राइब होगा उसके बाद ही सुपर चैट होगा। इसके लिए मैंने क्यूआर कोड रखा है, तेरे को इच्छा है जो भी है वो कर देना, अगर नहीं करना है तो भी वेल एंड गुड, कोई बात नहीं है, पर इंस्टाग्राम के ऊपर
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
देख ट्राई करता हूँ।
Turns back here, probably the best option.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
Mbappe.
Enter free है।
And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Now he's off and running. Rudiger. And it's Veron. Torres. Now it's Martinez. That's an imaginative pass.
ट्राई करूंगा ये भी जीतने का।
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Raul, and he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. James cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away.
अभी एकदम शांत हो गया, तो बोलता नहीं है, अभी कमेंट में कुछ भी नहीं है।
And it's Gerrard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
और
well
2
played.
सेकंड का वेट
Well stopped.
कर दिया मैंने वहाँ पे 2
Shoots!
सेकंड नहीं रुकता ना एकदम फर्स्ट टाइम में बॉल
And
छोड़ता तो
he's
बहुत
lifted it
बढ़िया गेम
over.
सेट बन जाता सही में एकदम
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick
खतरनाक
to
हो जाता
apologise.
खतरनाक
If you lean
फ्लैंक के ऊपर बॉल
backwards,
चलती तो
the
मजा
results
आता
are normally high and wide.
Well, it looked promising for a moment,
इसको थोड़ा
but
डिस्टर्ब
it
किया
came
अपनों
to
ने
nothing.
अगर ये डिस्टर्ब नहीं करता तो ये भाई साहब अंदर ले घुस जाते बॉल
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No goals as yet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe!
कड़क गोल भाई कड़क गोल सही
Goal!
में बहुत बढ़िया गोल था ये।
Argentina! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you
क्रॉस कैसा था
definitely
यार
don't want it
प्लीज
to be
कमेंट
now.
करना मेरे को क्रॉस कैसा डाला था मैंने और ये मजा तब आता अगर स्कोर भी होता गोल हो जाता तो और भी मजा आता
It's going to be another throw. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Shot at goal!
बहुत गंदा हो जाता है ये गोल वो अपने
And
खाते
the
ना
keeper
यार
has
बहुत गंदा
reacted
खाते हैं गोल, सही
superbly
में।
there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Gerrard plays it short. And the shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That'll be a throw.
चल फटाफट लो यार थ्रो है अपना फटाफट लो फटाफट और आगे आजा और आगे आजा
Stoichkov. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. They're urging him to shoot. Guti looking to play him in. And Stoichkov! Well, that was nice,
वहाँ से
but
शॉट
not
बनता ही नहीं
quite the
था
end
अपने को
product
होल्ड करना था
required.
Stoichkov has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ball driven towards the far post. So, what can they make of this? Mbappe might just make this. He's on it. Can he get away?
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nicely aimed pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that's
अरे
put paid for
नहीं
a
यार
promising
पूरा
move.
सेंटर खाली था यहाँ पे खेल सकते थे अपन
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's ambitious. Denied by an instinctive save.
Veron really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He saw the danger and he went
अरे कहाँ
crashing in.
गया
Argentina
मुझे लगा
has the
शायद
chance
पास
to go the other way.
ये बात गलत है
He's found a way
सही
through.
में ये बात गलत है भाई बैक पास नहीं
What a
करने का
throw
अपने
in.
को
He's got away. This might spell... Guti! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Guti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, he's been... There's the shot!
नसीब है रे, नसीब है रे, नसीब है.
Delivery from Mbappe. Cleared away.
कोई बात नहीं, चलो ना.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
अभी सेकंड हाफ
Well,
बाकी
for
है.
me, Peter, things have never really got going.
इसका
But at
नसीब
least
और
this
कितना
will
साथ
be a
देता
good
है.
time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't
कहाँ गया
gelled.
यार ये? आया नहीं अभी देख. इसको
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Park Ji-sung. Great vision. Now it's Raul. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's been cut out, well played. And they win it back again. Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
तो सेकंड हाफ चालू हो गया है. अभी देखते हैं इसका और कितना नसीब साथ देता है और अपना कितना देता है.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, the chip
बहुत
pass
आगे भाग
hasn't
गई
quite
बॉल.
come off.
तो आपको भी पता है लास्ट मैच में कैसे अपना खेला था. खेला था कैसा अपनों ने खेला था उसके हिसाब से अगर अपने खेले ना तो ये यार नेट डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है वापस.
Going face to face with his great rival.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
ये क्या था यार, पता नहीं क्या सीन हुआ ये.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played into space. Good ball over the top.
कोई बात नहीं, जा तू.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Fernando Torres. Raul, foot in. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they
Good
just have
ball.
to keep
Keeper जा
forcing
जा
the
जा keeper
issue
जा.
and they'll get clinical.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Counter
They
पड़
may end up with some
जाएगा
regret with this
पड़ जाएगा
tactic,
counter.
but you have to admire their
Ah.
commitment to goals.
इंटरसेप्ट तो अरे यार
He's
ये क्या
being
था?
urged to
गुड
shoot.
सेव.
Gerrard. Now it's Martinez.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just
चलो
passing
चलो भाई
time.
लोग टाइम नहीं अपने पास.
And he's been shifted off it. Veron. Oh, good looking
फाइनल थर्ड में
ball.
आ गए यार. बॉल वेस्ट हो रही है. फाइनल थर्ड में आ गए.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Guti. Might be danger here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, that's neat. He's going for goal. Oh,
फाइनल
that
थर्ड
is
में आके
rather
बॉल खराब हो
wayward.
रही है सही में. फाइनल थर्ड में
On the field, number 24, Lautaro Martinez.
सारे इसने डिफेंस में रखे हैं क्या? पूरे मतलब सारे ही इसने डिफेंस में रखे हैं.
Number 13, Messi.
अपनी एक मिस्टेक अपने को भारी पड़ गई है यार. अभी गोल आना मांगता है.
Barney. Number 9, Rooney. Number 21, Messi.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Into the last 5 minutes. A probing pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is that.
ये मैच जीत सकते थे अपने. ये
Quite a
मैच अपने ही
game, and one
बेवकूफ़ी
that
की
was
वजह से हारे.
always on a knife edge
पर
until
ये
the
अपनों ने
very
बहुत गंदी
final
मिस्टेक करी
whistle.
थी. इसके लिए वही
No
मैच हारे
shortage of
अपने.
endeavour.
कोई नहीं,
Effort.
अगली बार देखते हैं कि ये जो मिस्टेक होती है ना हो. बाईस मैच सरलंग यार. 15 मैच जीतते अपना तो अपने को तुरंत डीजल लीग 2 में प्रवेश का द्वार खुल जाएगा अपना. अगर सरलंग अपने ये खेलते मतलब 22 मैच जीतते तो
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. 2022, the year Lionel Messi reached his points of fulfilment.
The jewel in the crown, Peter.
And I wonder, Jim, watching it in Qatar, when you first got the feeling he was going to go all the way?
Well, I would say the game against Croatia, a goal and an assist against a team that had humiliated Argentina 4 years previously. And that 2022 tournament got off to the worst possible start. In a way, that made the end result even greater.
There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Picked out chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. Koundé. No way through. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Azar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Played into Stoichkov! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a... Tries a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And he's in on great chance! Now, who's going to be first to the... Oh, he's been caught on it! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Costa Curta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? And this is Stoichkov. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Veron. Oh, the ball's gone astray. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rudiger. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the keeper has it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gerrard. Tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior. That'll be a corner. Mbappe is there and he can get that clear. He's on it, can he get away? He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. And the through ball. This might spell danger. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's...
Where memorabilia from today's match are now available. Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hazard. It's run loose here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, bang on target. Marquinhos. Rodri. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Guti. Header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Seedorf. That's a little off target. Veron. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, this is a great shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A horrible blip, could be danger here. Seedorf going face to face with his great rival.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Irwin has it out wide and in space. Decent chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Martinez is onto it in a flash.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look.
He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Takes a shot! He's scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Now it's Martinez. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Guti. Seedorf. And they can counter here. And he's intervened well there. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that, it's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much